Resume, silly me. Resume. Ah. And Rook's group is leaving Frostfeller. Still got pretty good morale. Yeah, it's good. Sorry for the crunchies. The scout returns with a nearly frozen child. Oh gosh. I almost stepped on her in the snow. Looks like she must have been running from something, he says. Patches of blue model her pale skin, but her chest rises and falls ever so slightly. Even just carrying her along could kill her in this state, says a woman. We could be in danger here, points out another. I don't want to be savage. We're going to stop the caravan and rest and tend to the girl, but we're just going to do it for one day. That's the plan. As the caravan's tents rise, a fire is built beside the girl who is covered in furs and ointments. Progress is slow, but soon you see the girl alive enough to swallow water and some heated broth. When you wake the next day, a healer tells you the girl should be fine in time. Let's get going then. Morale improved, morale declined, supplies went down, morale declined. Wow, alright. The caravan is buzzing with worry. In the distance, someone has spotted a large number of dark figures following you. "The Dredge!" cries one woman, but something about it tells you they don't quite look like Dredge. "Gods be damned," chokes Onuf, standing on one of the carts to get a better view. "Worse than Dredge. That's a kill. That's the reason we left Frostfeller." The news spreads throughout the clansmen like wildfire. "A kill? Why would he?" starts Onuf. "At least he's after you, Onuf." "He's insane," interjects Onuf. "And unpredictable. That's a good number of fighters with him." Your mind races considering what to do. So we've got outpace him, dig in for a fight, lead a charge, keeping him away from the caravan, or try to work things out peaceably. Why is he rushing? Why is he making such speed? On your caravan? Does he just have soldiers? I'm gonna be the better man here and try to work things out peaceably. Onuf and your allies leave the caravan at a determined pace. "I will kill you if I have to, Akel," Onuf shouts as you approach. "Why, Onuf, my good friend," he replies, throwing his axe to the ground. "We come to parley, not kill." Do we? Why would I believe a word you say? "Onuf! We were good friends. What happened?" "Go back to Frostfeller. What more do you want?" "What a pretty girl. Is she yours? I'm glad nothing happened to her. With the Dredge, I mean." That guy looks trustworthy. Look at him. He's in. His eye twitched. Look at his eye twitching. Yeah, I trust this guy. About as far as I can throw an elephant. "My friends, how could I forget everything you've done for me? Took my live bait, took my warriors, took one of my best men. How are you, Onuf? Do they treat you well?" "Shove up your ass, Ekel. If you came out here to kill me, let's get it over with." "Nothing like that. You must think you know me, or people like me." "What'd Onuf tell you? I'm crazy?" "I haven't survived because I'm crazy. I did what I had to be done to make it in Frostfeller. The only mistake I made was you." "Sorry, what was your name? Seems like something I should know by now." "Rook." "What kind of man are you, Rook?" "You look like an average man to me. A man worried about his daughter, maybe, just making his way." "But then look behind you. How many people is that? They follow you, fight for you. Why?" "What kind of man are you?" "The kind who does what needs to be done." "Then we have something in common, but unlike me, they gladly follow you." "Who do these people think you are? You saved them. You're a hero. Maybe that's more important than who you really are." What's your point, Akel? I'm your prisoner, Rook. Bind my hands. Frostveller is done. I can't survive there, thanks to you, my good friends. You may not have cut my throat, but you sentenced us to death. I don't believe that's who you are. Is this some kind of apology? You can't trust me, I know that. Take me and my men as prisoners, if that's what it takes. Echo looks down at the ground, and the words come slowly to him. I'm not above begging. I don't trust this guy. I do not trust this guy. I don't think the safety of my caravan is good with him around. I'm going to ask Onuf his opinion. I'd be a hypocrite if I told you to leave them. I don't know, Rook. You don't know me. How can you trust my word any more than his? I'm behind whatever decision you make. Okay. He was prepared to say take them as prisoners. I feel like if I leave them in the waste, they're just going to attack. And what prisoners do... What right do I have for prisoners? Man. I feel like if we leave them in the waste, they're just gonna stomp me some point in time. You know what I would like? I would like this camera to be a little closer. That's what I would like. Can I do that? I can, can't I? Can you zoom it a bit there? Thank you. Gosh, I'm going to do his prisoners. I'm going to do prisoners. Listen, Akel, we'll keep you alive, but look at one man, woman, or child the wrong way, and every last one of you gets cut down on the spot. Do you understand? I may be reckless, but I pay my debts. These people are right to follow you, Rook. You're a good man. You have each man's hands bound tightly and their bodies checked for weapons, making sure no mistakes are made. Things are certainly starting to feel complicated. No kidding! Look at these birds circling over here. Oh, there's a godstone here. I didn't notice. You find a surprising number of people camped out at the Godstone. They've been here quite a while, ever since the sun stopped. Apparently they think Radomir, the sun god, has come back, and they're worshipping him despite the bleak environment. They welcome the caravan, mingling and swapping stories with the others while you rest. They have almost nothing of value to trade, but their leader approaches and offers to let you join in their tribute. Ask what this tribute involves. Gullen Fury, one says, showing you a golden liquid in a silver bowl. He places some on his chest, which almost sounds like it's sizzling, and explains through clenched teeth it's a gift from the sun god, an oil that burns like the sun and lets them see things clearly. No. I will decline and inspect the Godstone before leaving. No one can really agree on what Radomir looked like, as fond as he was of his own isolation. He never directly contacted humanity. Most think he was a serpent that lived in the sun, and it's not uncommon to hear speak of seeing the tail of a great creature slipping through the thin clouds on a sunny day. Radomir was always one of the lucky gods, the kind who people thanked for good weather, healthy livestock, and a good harvest. Despite all that, the biggest mystery has always been how his Godstone came to be found at the bottom of a dried-out lake. After some rest, you continue on. The sun god worshippers are keen to stay, so you pack your things and return to the road. Yep, and there's that godstone. I wonder if we're ever going to get a chance to decide where I go. I haven't even left this guy. Oh, it brought the camera out. So yeah, do you see this? Look at these. This should be carrion birds right here. So what are they over? Am I going to have something happen right here? Morale is normal. Several people have noticed black vultures circling about the caravan, taking advantage of the light snowfall. They pose no threat, but they have a visible impact on the mood of your clansmen. The next time you look back, Olaf is firing arrows into the air, which nearly tagged the birds once or twice. "Get lost! No dead down here!" she shouts to no one in particular. Yeah, I figured out some aggression. After a couple more shots, she manages to tag one of the vultures, which falls out of the sky. She recovers it, laughing to herself, and comes to show you the black feathers. "You know," says Olaf, scanning the caravan, "a lot of these women, they could do this." You can tell from the look in her eyes she's excited about the idea. "I think I'm going to start training them how to fight." I'm going to encourage her, absolutely. "We can always use more fighters," you tell Olaf. There's no L in there. I must have inserted an L somewhere. "If Alette is any proof, you know how to train someone with a bow." Oh, no, they removed the L there. Typo! Olaf gives you a smile. She heads off to some of the women in their caravan, showing them the vulture she shot down. Alright, this is done. Woo! Out of water. I do not have a whole lot of supplies. While walking, the words of a mother's song reach you. It's soothing, nuanced, and about your current journey. When she finishes, a man begins a tale of his own in verse. The woman quickly responds with another poem, and the entire caravan slows to listen to the entertaining competition. I'm going to join in with a verse of my own. My thing is, this is about morale. The whole caravan is shocked when the first line of your poem rings out. You mimic both contestants, adding your own spin on their tales. At last, you end with a joke at your own expense, and the peasants wildly applaud. Morale improved. And we didn't get attacked for it. At least, not yet. Alright, I see some forests over there. I think we're coming out of the wastes. Down to 5-day supplies. I'm not sure if there's anything nearby. Oh, that looks like a settlement. That's a settlement. It's Wormtoe. The sounds of a skirmish alert you to a Varl surrounded by half a dozen armed fighters. One man spots you and shouts, "Leave us to our business! This Varl killed my father without reason." The Varl is about to respond when a man attacks. The giant swats the blade aside and silently watches for the next assault. Let us hear what the Varl has to say. The Varl shrugs, as if unconcerned, saying, "This one's father and I had a business deal. He lied. Now he's dead." "Lies?" shouts the man. "You murdered him over a lie, you coward?" The men wildly attack the Varl, who deflects them well enough, but you're uncertain how long he can keep it up. No, I'm not the law. I'm not the law. Let them settle their own dispute. You quickly decide this minor scuffle between man and Varl is not worth the caravan's precious time, and none of your business besides. Your warriors return with you, some more reluctantly than others. +5 renown for that decision. Wow.
Wormtoe was never the kind of place someone would build a town. Fittingly, the Varl living here aren't known for welcoming visitors with open arms.
No, open feet. Wormtoe. Right? Anyways. The Varl find you before you see them. Not surprising with this many people behind you. With weapons drawn, they demand to know why you're here, but back down when Ivor tells them he's come to see someone named Krumr. Well, I'll be damned. Khmer, it's been a long time. Yeah, it has. So what brings Yigvar to Wormtoe with his very own village of humans? Bad news. Dredger coming down from the north. We barely made it this far. That is dire news. Come on, we have food. We'll discuss more in the mead house. As you follow the old Varl into the meager town, you catch him quietly saying, "If it were anyone else." Yeah, these folks not very happy with humans. I've talked with the warriors here. I'll be honest with you. Half want to go north and find out what happened at Blotzbalker. Some think we should go to Grofheim instead. None of them are happy you're here. What do you think? If I had it my way, I'd stay here and let the dredge come. But you made this a problem, didn't you? We can't feed this many people for long, even if they don't eat much. This is a Varl town. Most of us take care of ourselves. You've got women, children. We could pitch in, make this place livable. It doesn't work like that. These Varl are here to get away from civilization, not make one. It's Krumer's call. It won't be long before Dredger here too. No, it won't. If there's one thing we should do, it's tell Jorundir what's going on. Who's Jorundir? Varl King. Well, as close as we have one. Yogvar, where'd you find these people? Stay here and rest. But once yours are ready to go, we do. I'm going to see off those who want to head north. But I'll join you to Grofheim. So these two are going to meet up. More travel? No, we've already come so far. Girl, this isn't your town. Shut up. Stop the pouting, girlie. Even if Jondur won't listen to a tired old Varl like me, I have a feeling they'll pay attention to your friend Yogvar here. They'll listen to Ivor? Ha! He hasn't told you. Of course he hasn't. Do what you need to, but don't be long. Oh, we haven't been... Oh, wait, we do have rest to do. Oh! That's not what I meant to do. I meant to check the heroes to see what rest I needed done. Egil is still injured today. Here's Onif. He's a backbiter. Run through. A backbiter selects the targets and then runs through multiple tiers to reach them, causing 2 armor break to each character he runs through. Then he stops behind this target and stabs them for normal strength damage. This allows the backbiters to move through both friend and foe, giving him the highest mobility of any character on the board. The backbiter is most useful when hunting down ranged or weakened enemies hiding in the back row. That is useful. And his passive ability is a shield wall. Well, that's interesting. And Kumir is a war leader. Forge Ahead is his active ability. The war leader uses experience battle to issue commands to allies, moving them next in line in initiative. By repositioning his allies' turn order, the war leader can create new strategies, such as giving archers guerrilla tactics, triggering abilities earlier than usual, or slingshotting a powerful ally to the back lines. Command adjacent allies. Command allies up to 4 targets away. Command allies at any range. And he's got heavy impact as a passive. That's interesting. Right now I'm more interested in... Well, he's 9/9. He's 11/13. I'm really interested in Onif, but we need the... Well, really, this party could use any melee help. Odaleaf needs more kills so she can use this thing here. I didn't buy it for nothing. Alright. So I'll need one more day. Got the market. Padded undercoat for 1 armor. Alright, but we definitely need a lot more Wow, that's a lot of my renown, apparently. For what? Hold on. Let's look at the map. See how far I'm going to go. See how much I need. If we're going to Grofheim, that's not terribly far away. And we may have... Is that a town? Not within stone crypts, but in the fields before Grofheim are laid to rest the greatest warriors and kings of the Varl, where all who come and go from the great city may see them. All Varl consider it an honor and a duty to one day be buried in the graves of King's Barrow, where their bones become the stone of the Varl's March. So that's not a city. So I'll need enough to go from here to here. I think that's going to be about... It's probably only 7 actual days. But let's get 9. Oh, I did map again. I did not mean to do that. Mark is what I meant to do. Alright. Get up to 9 days supply. Confirm. Alright, Statue of a Slightless Man. 20% dodge strength and plus 2 strength. Wow. That needs a level 5 though. Etterfang for 4. Studded Pommel. Knockback on strength attacks of 5. That's interesting. 2 situational though. Obsidian Bell is huge. I'm just going to get the padded. Let's talk to him again. Come here, can you spare a moment? Mostly no, but I'll try. I never had a moment to thank you for your hospitality. Consider it done, then. Ugh. I bet he does have incredible stories, but... this guy's not going to be interested in sitting around talking to stuff. I'll try this one. Your friend was one of us long ago. I mean, the dredge-bashing type. He was called Yugdavar then. And if you want to know why he changed his name, best ask him yourself. I'm too old to peddle and gossip. Alright, I'll leave you to your business. I suppose you should. Take care, friend of Yugdavar. Alright, this guy's super friendly. Rest one more day. And now we're lacking a day. I'm silly. Leave. Let's get going. Get going. Grofheim's quite a few days out, says Khmer. But nothing worse than crossing the wastes, I imagine. If there's anywhere you might be safe from dredge, it's there. You steel yourself for another long march, and half the town of Wormtoe joins you. 62 Varl. Plus 20 supplies. Which did not change my number of days. Up ahead, a scout shouts. Some giant hall, but it's empty. You approach the structure but recognize none of the markings. The walls seem unsteady at best. Finally, sleeping beneath a roof, you overhear. Several families begin unpacking. No, it was abandoned for a reason. Leave it. While most follow you to a further campsite, a few families stubbornly but cautiously enter the hall and bed down. The next day, they rejoin the caravan more refreshed than everyone else. You soon hear complaints of your paranoia. Yikes. That was apparently a bad decision. Oops. You're going this way, right? You're going this way, right? Nope. Up the hills. You're going this way? A flurry of snowfall seems to come out of nowhere and quickly thickens until you are unable to see the man in front of you. You shout out to a complete halt, but the screaming winds drown out the sound. A day passes before the blizzard abates and clansmen start to reappear from the snow drifts. It quickly becomes apparent that not everybody is where you last saw them, and a quick search of the area is not enough to recover all the missing clansmen. Ask volunteers to scout the immediate area. Plenty of volunteers step forward, and you send them in each direction for a predetermined amount of time. The scouts return mostly empty-handed, and family members plead for more time to search. Move on. Saying a blessing for the lost. No, we'll commit to 1 more hour. While calling out for missing families and friends, the clansmen trample the snow into a boggy slosh. Any chance of finding tracks are soon lost, and the caravan slowly submits to their solemn failure. Yeah, our morale is officially bad now. You haven't seen Alette for much of the day. When you do find her, she was returning to camp alone from a fair distance away, looking rather sullen. She keeps her eyes on the ground as you approach. Sit quietly beside her. I feel like things are changing so quickly, she eventually confides. It's not just that. Everything is going so wrong. I've been talking to Eckel a lot. This gets your attention. What has he been telling you? He told me how he and Onif are kin. Eckel had a sister who married Onif, but she died a long time ago. They've been bound since, but then Onif left without him. Just left him behind without a word. That's why he came after us. Don't trust that man. I don't, says Alette. I'm not stupid, you know. I don't go alone. I always bring Odilif with me. She stalks off back to camp. At least with Odilif there, you feel a little better about things. I don't know that I stocked up enough. Where are we at now? Not sure why this map takes so long to load. We've barely left. We've barely left, and we've gone through like 3 days of supplies already. Oh, we are in some deep poop here. We're in some deep, deep poop. Deep, deep poop. Here's another godstone. If there's supplies here, we need to find them. Gosh, what a mess. The godstone of Merrick looms into view. Upon it carved a great ocean beast. Jagged stones jut out of the snow like shark fins. It's hard to imagine the Nordfelling waste being filled with water at one time, but the godstone stands as a reminder of the vast lake it used to look across. A blessing! Shouts one of the men in your caravan, holding up what looks like a silver coin. It's a fish scale, he says, pointing out the rainbow pattern that shows in the sunlight. Soon, a curious child has found another hiding in the snow, and then a third is discovered. Perhaps they'll bring us luck, you over here, and before long the caravan has become obsessed with gathering the shining scales. Morale's horrible. Cut them off after a reasonable amount of time. When you awake to... Awake? That's not... If you went to sleep, that's not a reasonable time. Oh my gosh. That's not a reasonable amount of time, developers. When you awake to find people still searching through snow and shrubs, you call it off. We can't spend another day here, you tell them. Be glad for the luck you found, and let's go before it runs out. They fret and moan, but eventually you get them back on the trail. Oh my gosh. And then morale just ended up declining anyways. At least I didn't lose any more I didn't lose any more supplies. I think they're ready to fill some dredges with feathers. Yeah, that's awesome. One woman still hasn't shot her arrow. She stands perfectly still. The others watch. Just as the wind shifts, she lets go, and her arrow flies not into one of the trees, but a snow rabbit that had scurried out from underneath. Dinner, she says, smiling. A group of men from the caravan approach. Listen here, says one. Practice all you want. My wife isn't fighting dredge. The other men agree in chorus. We don't want to see a battlefield full of dead wives and daughters. Stand by the women becoming fighters. The men argue their point, but eventually relent. Thanks, says Odalif. To be honest, it was harder than I expected. But the more people who can hold their own, the better. The women return to camp, not just as clansmen, but as fighters. Plus 25 fighters, minus 35 clansmen. Man, it's like the Rook side is heavier story. Like, it does less fighting, and maybe that's good because I don't think they're as capable. Ahead you find what appears to be a good number of peasants surrounded by brigands. One of the armed men looks over his shoulder and says, God be damned, this is all I need. Listen, don't interfere, and one of these supplies wagons is yours. While remaining silent, the peasants plead to you with their eyes. It's quite simple. Back away from these people or die. The man turns completely towards you, shaking his head. Had a feeling you'd be that type is all he says before the brigand rushes you. That's right. Bring it! Bring it! Alright, hey guys, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to get a drink. So let me see. This won't take long. But I will be right back. Wow, what perfect timing that was. Alright. Alright. So, let's see. Alette is just piercing. It's probably good to intersperse some of this ranged and melee. And I have this that's not on somebody. So it needs to go... Honestly, it needs to go on... Oh, she's got something. What's she got? Oh, this does +1 armor break. Alright. Well then, he will take the other level 1 item. Ready for battle. Seriously, that's the one dude over there? Do the command. Do the command, honey. I'm ready. Alright, let's try attacking. He just needs to move 1 over. There. Now she can't do too much. You're not going to do anything, Eggle. You're going to stonewall, actually. Bring it. Bring it, you're going to say. Yep. Haha. Resisted. Punk face. Rain of arrows. Let's back that off. Where can you go? Alright. Rain of arrows here. Go. Ha ha, got it. Ha ha ha. Now, his special is battering ram. Right, so he needs to move. He's gonna move to here and turn. Finally, that guy's gonna move. Alright. Oh, I see. So if I go here, I can hit these, all those 3. If I just move... Oh, these 2 are a little too close. Alright, then she's gonna move here. And do a normal attack. Let's hit this guy. Why is this red? Huh. I should have added willpower to that. Oh, she doesn't want to... She doesn't want to hit people. Oh no, that's right. There's even like an achievement for that. Alright, how would this work? Ah, I did it. Yep. Hit or lift for 2 armor damage. That's what I thought. That is not good. Alright, mark prey. Oh, she's in bad situation. Wait, whose turn is it? Oh, it's not his turn. This guy needs to be broken down really soon here. Ah! I can't keep her alive for nothing. That was just horrible. You know, let's just do. Oh! He had a flurry of blows. Oh, I don't want her killing people. Oh, nice! I can just select on his picture. That's awesome. Ouch! She did some real serious armor damage. Oh no, did she get the kill? Oh no. Alright, you can move all the way up to here to attack this one. Aha, dodge. Mark the prey. Oh no, she got the kill! Oh no! Hey Optimus, how's it going, man? How'd your evening go? Alright, he needs to finish this one. 80% chance to hit? Nope, deflected. And these guys ripped me much more than I thought they would. Oh, she dropped one. Man. Nope, she can't reach. It was good. You know, had dinner and prepped for stream, and I didn't do all the prep I needed to do, but man, there was an achievement for never having that Alette character kill a human. Totally forgot about it. And this one, I lost her again. And him, I lost him again. I'm constantly losing those two. The brigands either followed or fled. The peasants they left behind thank you profusely. It is true what he said, one tells you. We took the food and left. May the gods have mercy on me. I'd let them die. They hesitantly join your caravan. Plus 22 supplies, plus 37 clansmen. I needed the supplies badly, so that's okay. I already had my 2 Faria rounds. I split it, lost the first one, won the second one handily again. You hear a whistle on the wind and spot a long line of Varl far up ahead, heading towards you. Behind them is a swarm of dredge and a trail of bodies leading off into the distance. Get down here! Get down there, barks Kumir. Look at this. Oh, horrible. Don't let them spread out, shouts the lead Varl as you approach the battleground. Soon you almost regret finding yourself fighting alongside them, facing off against a daunting number of dredge. There's 124 of them. You have 110 fighters and 62 Varl at my side. The two forces are about evenly matched. There's no guarantee of victory here. That's the first time I've seen that. Formations! Give the order. I've got like 2 injured dudes. But others that need to level. So I guess that's... Wait, for salt? Hey, it's for salt. My 2 groups are meeting up. Alright, so... he's the war leader. You can fight with injured people, but they just end up being really weak. Alright, Alette needs to promote. Oop! She's promoting from level 2 to level 3. How much renown do I have? I'm pretty sure she's promoting to level 2, isn't she? No, apparently she's promoting to level 3. I'm really not using her ability a lot. But I don't want her dropping in battle. All right, I'm gonna spend it on her. So she's got to get higher defense. And now she's maxed and higher offense. Confirm. Now her thing gives her +1 armor, +1 strength, and +1 will. This thing gives her 2 armor break. Which could be terribly useful. Yeah, especially considering that she has that whole, like, piercing armor ability. Ivor I can't afford to level yet. You have a new Windows update. No wonder Siege was running at 20 FPS. Well, this is pretty. Not. Alright, that's a high offense, low defense one. That's even higher offense and even higher defense. And that's the high defense one. That one's going to take a while to get here. We set him on this side. He's going to be in the middle. Maybe we'll try to crush this fast. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, -2 willpower because our caravan's morale sucks. Great. That's that one. That's this one. Yes, that's where I wanted you to go. Attack this one. Armor. No, I'm not going to do my only 2 points I have. Oh, that's horrible. That low willpower is really bad. That's a bad situation. And Ivor's the battering ram. That would also spend all of his willpower. You know what he's gonna do? He's gonna stay right there. Assault cannot malice anyone from a distance, so he's also gonna rest. Alright, his armor is really weak now. Oh, this guy. He's got 13 attack. He's gonna take serious damage to that one guy. Rank 1, select one adjacent ally to move next in initiative. That's not going to be useful yet. Yeah, that hurt. I know. You're going to move to here. You're going to get to attack. You can only attack that guy, oddly enough. Let's break some more armor. That's what we're talking about. I just kill him outright. He's got malice to force the attack. I don't think that's what I want to do, though. No, I'm not going to spend that yet. I'm not going to spend that yet. Oh, I hate this. Because he doesn't have anybody adjacent to him. These guys are not adjacent. That's their current problem. He has not lost any armor yet, so he's not taking any special damage. But she can take off the forward. She can take off forward armor. All right, can you feel it? That's on him. That's on me. I wish there was a defensive thing you could do. All right, forge ahead. It's time for you to go again. Wow. Wow. I am not breaking much armor here, I'll tell you that. Wow, guys, wow. Oh, that guy walked all the way in. Is he down to? He's down to 3 hit points? Holy crap! Alright, this guy's gotta die. Yep! That was hard. I knew that would be hard. No, don't do that. Oh, this is the backstabber. I was thinking this was Egil the tank. He's gonna have to run through this guy then. Ugh. Attack got deflected because it was so weak. Ugh. How come her pierce is not coming into effect here? Or puncture. Bonus damage to targets who have lost armor if the archer has not moved. That doesn't make any sense. Wait, is this one he's got malice? Is this the guy with malice? No, this is the guy who says someone else go. Alright. I gotta bring this guy's strength down. He's just got way too much. He's down. This is the guy with malice. Make sure the 18 strengther attacks him. He's down, isn't he? Oh, this fight is not gonna go well. Alright, now I'm doing extra damage. But she's gonna totally get knocked out this turn. Yeah, I was hoping that if I moved that Varl in there, that they would attack this guy. We need this guy down. Alright, finish him off. Oh, she can't attack there, can she? Yeah, it's too close. But puncture only works if she doesn't move. But she needs to move. Alright, he is about to keel over. Assault has tons of armor. Everyone has better armor than him, and he needs to get the heck out of Dodge. Anyone could take him out, practically. Oh, but who's going to go next? That's the real question. That one is. So it's that one and then that one. We can't possibly get to him. So we're going to give him a willpower and tell Assault to go. And down he goes. Ugh. Let's knock him out. He doesn't need his next turn. This guy's got way too much armor. Kind of trading blows here, except for the archer. Alright, she can finish him off. Do so. And now he's dead. Wow, that was huge. That was huge losses. No, we have to pull back. Minus 15 fighters, minus 8 Varl. 3 injured heroes, only 8 renown. That wasn't worth it.